Hi guys, bienvenue to my channel. My name is Ifeolu Aishola. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always returning back to this channel. And if you're new here, welcome to the family. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Guys, I know like it's been what? Happy New Year to you guys. That's just an exaggeration actually. It's been 2 months that I've come on here to probably talk to you guys or drop a video and sincerely setting up, the tripod, the ring light, and trying to set up today to film was, it was just like I miss doing this, like I miss this. I mean, like I love doing this. I love talking to you guys. I love bonding with you guys. I love being able to share, you know, part of my life with you guys for you to have somebody to relate with, learn from my experiences and things like that. It's really something that I find fulfillment in doing, and being like having to take 2 months break from that was it wasn't something that was planned. It was really um depressing a bit, like it was just what something I wasn't prepared for, because I love to talk to you guys. I love to be behind the camera, to share things with you guys, and not being able to do that for 2 months kind of like capped my wings, if you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, that is basically what I'll be sharing with you guys today. What has kept me away for this 2 months? Are some of your assumptions, are they correct? Is there a burn on the heaven? You guys will know in this video. So trust me, this is a time where you want to just grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and just let us gist together and things like that, and bring you guys up to speed with what has been happening to me, happening to this channel, and let's see where we go from here. Okay. So if this sounds like something you are interested in, come on to Okay, guys, I think it's just proper for me to start with a vote of thanks. I know vote of thanks is usually something you do at the end of, probably a program or an event or something like that. But I just feel like I want to start with it first, because the love I received from you guys was overwhelming. I mean, like I didn't even know I was that loved. Sincerely, I didn't know, like my Instagram was like constantly just buzzing up with messages, people that had my WhatsApp number, down to even my email address. Like I didn't even know how people were able to like get the email address, but the love was amazing. Having people to check up on you, what's going on. You've not been releasing videos. Are you okay? Are you fine? Are you pregnant? This like I feel like 90% of the assumptions I received from you guys was I pregnant? Is there a bun in the oven? Oh, she's glowing. Oh, I noticed she had head weight. Oh, that was what I've been wrong. It's the first trimester. It can be done. Guys, relax. Relax. It's enough. You guys should be calming down. Like, you guys should be calming down. So, to answer all your assumptions, guys, I am not pregnant. Okay, I'm not. And until I come on here to tell you guys with either my mouth or you see me with a baby or something, do not believe that I'm pregnant until I come on here to announce. And I know some of this thing came from a place of real concern, because I mean, people were even sending me tips on how to scale through the first trimester. Noted for the right time. It's noted, but I mean, like I know some came from a right place, and I know some were even like the one that was actually really, intriguing was the fact that some were even arguing on my behalf. She's pregnant, she's not pregnant. Oh, did you notice the last video? Did you do that? Guys, I know that I actually just dropped off, YouTube without any formal explanation. Even on Instagram, I wasn't putting out posts, I wasn't putting anything on my stories. Same thing for my WhatsApp status for those that have my WhatsApp number. So it was I know that it was really like a thing of concern for a lot of you, asking me if I was fine, what's happening, am I quitting YouTube and stuff like that. I feel like that's the two major assumption I got: quitting YouTube and getting pregnant. And I've cleared the first, I'm not pregnant, guys. And the second one, I'm not quitting YouTube. I mean, I'm here to stay, guys, because I understand the reason why I started this. So I'm not just going to come on here and then just drop off after a year or something like that. We're in this for a long time. So you guys are in this for a long ride, okay? All right, and then yeah, we keep growing, guys. We keep growing. I mean, right now we're at 760. Guys, where the love coming from? Like, I felt like because I have not released video for like 2 months, like probably the growth on the channel was just going to be like stagnant. Nothing is going to, happen. But then every time I keep getting notification on my two body, like, yeah, this is subscribers, this is subscribers, and I was just like, where is this love? Like, no, where is this love coming from, guys? Like, it was really, really amazing to see the channel growing, even though I wasn't dropping a video, if you understand. Like, people were interacting with the other videos that were there, and I love you guys so much. Like, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for that. And okay, to the main point, because I feel like that's what everybody is waiting for. Like, can you just go straight to the point? So what happened? I would say life happened, guys. Life happened. And for someone who, you know, I'm someone that I believe I'm a strong person. I'm tenacious, I'm valiant, I'm someone that I believe I could handle situations, whatever it is that comes. I believe that I've groomed myself to have this thick skin where I can handle whatever comes my way. And it was just really shocking, to just have so much back to back pressure within the last 2 months. And I just don't know how I dropped off the radar. And I just feel like there's so much a human can take, actually. There's so much effect can take, And there was a lot of pressure, basically. That's what has kept me away. There was a lot of pressure, and I wasn't in a good state of mind. My mental health was, on a roller coaster. And I feel like every day that I thought like it could probably get better, it was just getting more pressure, that was getting more under stress. And I just wasn't in a good state to film. And I don't want to come on here and just sit down and film a video where my energy is not just coming off. You understand what I mean? And you're not connecting with me. You can feel that something is wrong. I'm not at that point where I want to be pretentious with you guys, and I just want to like carry on as if nothing happened, because many things did happen. Some, or the major one, which I won't be able to share with you yet because it's still happening. But at the same time, I feel like I'm at that point where I've come to terms with the fact that problem not the finish. We could try to enjoy you. I feel like that has been like my favorite song this season, and I just felt like, okay, this is life, right? It can pull you down, but then you dust yourself up and you move. Okay, so what happened this past 2 months? I feel like it started sometimes in April. For those of you that know, the last video I dropped was during Easter period, and that was April 19th or something. Yeah, that was the last time I dropped a video, and it was actually literally a week after I dropped that video that I got the first backhand. Okay, I got the pressure from school, financial responsibilities, things that need to be catched up. I just felt like it was just so much for me at that period, and I just did not know how to cope with it, basically. And it wasn't something I was expecting, because I've been putting all my best to make sure that I'm at a good state, putting in all my best to make sure that I'm a good place with my grades, good place with my lecturers, good place being a student ambassador, doing what I can, to help other international students and stuff like that, and knowing more about the school. So I really felt I was at that steady pace for myself, and just trying to like, build that solid foundation for yourself, and having to just be debraid off the old foundation in a matter of minutes was really, really, like, it was just too much for me. Basically, it was too much. I didn't ever see it coming. And it just came at that point where I'm about to turn in like my last coursework for my year, for my like my master's year. Oh yes, yes, guys, I'm done with my coursework, remaining dissertation. Yeah, we're working on dissertation right now. But then that was the week I was supposed to turn in all my, like, the last assessment I have for my coursework, and then I got the message, which was really disturbing, and it just kind of threw me over it. I didn't even know what I was writing, and I knew I had deadline to meet, so I just knew I had to like stay on top of my game and work with it. Okay, and it was just hard for me, basically. And coupled with the fact that you are not allowed to complain when you are in the abroad. There's this so much expectation that is put on us, and even when you feel like you want to, I don't want to, yeah, complain, basically. When you feel like you just want to talk to somebody about what is happening, everybody just tends to be like, you are in a good state, so you're not allowed to complain. What would you say is your problem? I mean, you're in the abroad. yeah, you got everything figured out and stuff like that. And not knowing that the kind of pressure that comes with, transitioning as well is not something that's for the faint-hearted, guys. Like, it's not. And I was saying it that if I had not come here with my husband, I don't even know how I would have handled this last few months, because settling in a new place, you guys watched my video on accommodation stress, watching the video on, I don't even think I've talked about my struggle getting a job, like what really transpired trying to settle down. I feel like all those things kind of like just packed together and kind of exploded in me in April. When I got the stop message, and at the same time having to like settle down with the financial responsibility ahead of us and things like that. So everything just kind of like it was like pressure mounting on pressure, pressure mounting on pressure, and the little pressure that I had it in April just made me bust, and I just lost it basically. And I was just at that dark state, you know, and I could not talk to my parents, not because I knew that they weren't going to be supportive or they weren't going to be there for me, but I was at that point where I just did not want them to feel bothered or be worried about us, because I knew quite all right, actually, I knew quite all right that this is just a phase that was going to pass, but I just don't know if I had the strength for me to go through it. I wasn't seeing myself being strong for me to go through that phase, and it was really a place of see, let tomorrow just come and let's see how it goes. Basically, that was just how it was for me, and I was just waking up each day asking God for strength, peace, and thanking God. Like I felt like I do say it at times, like God gave me a man as a definition of him telling me how much he loves me. He gave me this man who is so, so patient, so understanding, strong for the both of us. Because even sometimes I'm like, what did you get your own strength for? Because like I can't even count how many times I just break down and I just cry so much. And he's there to hold me, comfort me, like it's just been amazing, being strong for the both of us. And I just felt like he also like needed, he also needed the comfort. And I know that could have only come from the Holy Spirit, because I knew I wasn't even helping much at that time. I was just at this space where I locked everybody out. I locked my family members out, shut them out, my parents, even my siblings. Because even when I'm going through some things, I'm always like inclined to talk to my siblings, because I know I could get good amount of support from them. But even at this period, even at that period, I shut everybody out, my friends, including my friends as well, even my subscribers. I couldn't come on here to film. Even my husband, I felt like I shut my husband out as well. And the only thing that was just keeping us together was the fact that we're living in the same house, and then the help of God, because I wasn't really talking much. I was moody, and it was really, really affecting. And for the first time ever, I understood the struggle of mental health. I understood the struggle of you just trying to be in a better headspace. And like the only thing I wanted to do all those periods was just to be in a place where it was just only me. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to see anybody. I don't even want to perceive anybody. I just wanted to be on my own. I just wanted to, cry all day. And it was really a struggle, guys. It was really a struggle. And I felt like the day that I actually knew that I was going too far was, I think it was literally a day before my birthday, which was 21st of May. And I was just in the house. It was on a Saturday, actually. I was in the house, and I was just staring into space for I think more than 4 hours or 6 hours, and I didn't even know that time had gone, and I wasn't even thinking of anything. That was like the scary part for me. I wasn't thinking of anything. Everything just seemed blank, like I was just alone in a world that doesn't have anything. Like, when the Bible said it was without form and void, I felt like that was the space I was. There was no form, there was no void. I was just there, and I felt like that was the point where I knew that I had to consciously bring myself back, because I was losing it too much. And it's surprising, because you go out, or we go to church or at work, and you're smiling, and people are like, oh, you have a bright smile, oh, this is that you're shining, this is that. And for somebody like me, who I'm blessed with these beautiful cheeks and things like that, stress do not usually show on me. For some people who, when they go through something, excuse me, like when they go through some things, they tend to lose weight or something. For me, I'll just be shining. Like, I feel like it's the glory of God, like I'll just be shining. You don't even know nothing is wrong with me. and then I'm smiling. So and nobody seemed to be able to notice that something was wrong with me, even though at that point I was losing it. And I just could not wait to go to church and worship and everything. And it got to a point where I could not even, have my own personal conversation with God. I stopped reading my Bible. I stopped praying, and it was really a downtime for me. I could not find the strength to pray. I could not find the strength to converse with God because I just felt like I didn't see the need why, because I felt like my faith was challenged, and I just felt like, everything. Why should you allow this cup to be one that is to be with me? Like, can this cup just pass over me? You understand when Jesus said, like, Father, is it possible for this cup to pass over me? That has been my prayer point for the last 2 months. Like, can this cup just pass over me? Why do you choose me of all people in this United Kingdom to actually go through, something like this? And it was really a dark place for me. Actually, it was really a dark place, and I felt like a day to my birthday, that was the greatest birthday gift I received. God bringing me back from that place of loneliness, that place of darkness, that place of just without form and void, and showing me purpose, showing me reasons, showing me things to be grateful for, and showing me that, he has given me strength. I just need to just tap from it and move on. Okay. And do you know, another funny thing was the fact that even while I was in this state, I was still giving advice to people who are actually going through I don't know why my voice is like this. I was actually giving advice to those people that were actually going through similar situation that I was in. And the devil is also stupid. That devil is a bastard. The way it will just be like, oh, chief advice. So have you solved your own issue that you're giving somebody advice? And it's just like what my husband will always tell me, like, if God is making us go through this path, it's because He's making us to be a backbone for somebody or for some people who, at the end of the day, might be going through this. And I was seeing it even while we are in it. Like, I'm not out of it, and I'm advising people not to get out of it. Like, I know that I'm probably giving you people bits and pieces, and you're wondering where I'm going with this, but I just want to say I did not intentionally drop off from YouTube. I didn't intentionally decide to just hang you guys in the open, and not tell you guys what was going on. And that's why I felt like before I drop any other video, I actually own you guys this video to explain what has been going on, and to appreciate you guys for the love. It's massive, massive love. I'm really grateful. And yeah, so we're back. We are back by the special grace of God. We're back, and we're not going anywhere, and we're not allowing the devil another chance to mess with our head or mess with our space, because you know what? He has failed from the beginning. Okay. So yeah, we're back. I'm back. I have a lot of vlogs actually, guys. I think I have almost like four vlogs that I'll be dropping. So just bear with me. I know the time frame is different, but that's why you people are here. So just bear with me. I'll be dropping the vlogs as time goes on. But then I think the first video I'm going to bring up is asking a few questions, because of guys, like the questions I've been receiving on the visa application, visa interview, things like that. I felt like if I keep answering each question one by one, how many is my body? So I just decided I was going to do like a sit down video like this and answer a lot of questions, which I have them. I'm going to be dropping that after this video. So if you're watching this and you've asked me a lot of questions, probably on Instagram, on WhatsApp, or even down in some of my videos, like in the comment section, just hold on, just hold on. The next video you will be watching after this would be me answering all those questions by the grace of God with little experience that I have. And yeah, we'll be in good space. So guys, I felt, yeah, so that's what has been happening. I wasn't just in a good state of mind, but now I'm back to the glory of God, to the ever supportive, husband that I have, and to you guys for the love as well. I'm back fully. And I'm just going to say in all this, what I learned basically is, guys, do not be hard on yourself, okay? Everybody goes through problem. Everybody goes through one issue or the other. And sometimes we feel like we are the one going through the biggest of it all. But when you listen to some people, like when you hear some people problem, you kind of like even want to drop your own and help them, because everybody have things they're dealing with. But the major thing is how you handle it, right? How you're able to make it work that it doesn't affect you. For me, for this past 2 months, I learned a lot of lessons. I learned that we all need help at one point or the other. You can't just be strong only for yourself, okay? People are there. God placed people around you to help you, to be your strength at times, to for you to lean on them and have support. And then for some of you that think that people outside the country or people outside Nigeria should not have problem. I beg. That's the mentality you guys need to work on. Do not just make people in that point where you feel like they should not complain, they should not be allowed to, express probably their dissatisfaction or whatever it is they are going through just because you feel they're in the abroad and they're perfectly fine. It's not easy settling in for the first year or probably the second year, depending on how God help individual. It's not easy because you're trying to find your feet, you're trying to get a job, you have a lot of see, the financial responsibility is draining actually, and you're trying to like find a lot of things, building a community, things like that. These things are not easy, guys. Like we make it look so easy, but transitioning to a new place, it's not. And even if you feel like, oh, you might not know how this thing keeps piling up, and one day it just burst, and then you're surprised about what is happening. I didn't see this coming. Okay, so please do not just think everything is rosy for people in the abroad. Everybody's just hustling to make it, okay? The only difference is, yeah, we have a geographical difference, but then we're still all humans. We still have our problems we're going through, all right? It's not only Nigeria that is going through government problem. Every other country has their own governmental problems, okay? So do not just feel like, oh, because you're here, you have light 24/7. Why are you complaining? Your road is good. This is that. All those one does not help the mental health. Okay, yeah, it doesn't. So please allow people, probably friends around you that are probably in the abroad, allow them vent out, allow them talk to you, allow them express whatever it is in their mind, and please be there to just listen, okay, and just listen. And for those of us that are still finding our feet in this new land, just know you're not the only one, okay. Do not be too hard on yourself. Do not put yourself under unnecessary pressure of competition. You don't need it, okay? Just be yourself and everything will be fine. So, yes, guys, I'm back. I don't know if I've said that before, but yeah, I'm back. And it feels so good I feel so good sitting down and just chatting, gisting with you guys. It feels so good. Like I feel re energized. And I'm so happy for the vlogs that I have. Guys, like I really have amazing and fun filled vlogs that will be coming your way or come. So by the grace of God, fingers crossed. I hope we don't take any other break from this channel. We keep growing and then we keep supporting each other. Thank you to those that are just joining our family. And I trust you must have gone through my other videos for you to have subscribed. If you love the vibe here, we are family. We're making love. I'm love. God is love. And just try to spread love, basically. So thank you guys again for the support. I really, really, like you guys are amazing. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for the constant checkup. Thank you for everything. I'm really grateful. Yeah, that's just it about it. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoy this video. Pascal said, important that you do. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.